It's Wednesday, it's Mark Pires, and it's Real Talk! That's right, I'm finally on YouTube for the final Real Talk of the day. Now this is a daily vlog. I get on every day, I just tell you guys what's going on, at least what I'm thinking about, and it just goes wherever it goes. So the final one of the day, as you know, it just kind of takes off, and we just let it fly. There's no need to slow down, or there's no need to be quick about this one. Everything else have to be done in 2 minutes or less, or a minute and a half. But here on YouTube, you can even tell I'm just slowing it down. A little more relaxed here on YouTube. But the concept, the topic, still the same. The topic today is sense of humor. You gotta have one. If you want to get along in business, you've got to get along with people. Now, part of that is making them laugh, making them feel comfortable, you feeling comfortable. So the way you do that is by interjecting humor. So if you're not a funny person, that's fine. Just make sure you can laugh at someone's funny joke. I think anybody, whether you're funny or not, you can recognize a funny joke, right? At least I do. I recognize funny jokes all the time. And I hopefully try to throw a few of them out there. But in general, I think humor is just like smiling. It's just like giving. It's a very positive thing. And it winds up building a bridge between you and another person. And it could be you and a crowd of people. But in general, it builds a bridge, and it builds an understanding between two people, a connection. We're going back to this. This is, again, these YouTubes have turned more into podcasts, because I'm not going to slow down my thought. My thought process here is that we are all connected. We're all magnetically connected in some way. And I know it to be true because my genius scientist friend tells me so, and he tells me why it's true. The scientific, pulling an atom apart, spinning it. Billions of miles, they pull these two apart, spin it 1 billion miles apart this way. And if you decide to turn one of them that way, the other one acts in kind because of a magnetic connection. No matter how far you pull it away, the connection is still there. It's like us. We have that connection too. So lean into that connection. That is what I'm talking about on Real Talk. If you haven't checked out my podcast yet, you got to download because it's all of this. It's just getting to the core of positivity and energy and sharing and giving. That's what I'm about now, guys. It's funny the journey that you go on in life and you don't know where you're going. If anybody tells you they know where they're going, that they know where they're going, they're lying to your face. We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. We don't know what today's going to bring. I don't know what it's going to happen in 15 minutes. I know right now it's snowing here in Connecticut, and I'm doing Real Talk for you because this needs to happen. Should I be on the road and on my way home so I get home safe? Yes, I should. But Real Talk needs to happen first. Something's got to be said. Something's got to come out of me, guys, all right? Every day I just want to feel something, even if it's just for 2 seconds, that we can all share together in that moment. I keep thinking, this is... I've been listening and watching Gary Vee a lot, who I completely am blown away by. I love Gary Vee. I'm checking out, it's funny, I'm coming to this understanding where I'm feeling all this stuff inside of me and I'm coming out with it to you guys. And it's amazing because I'm feeling like it's the first time it's ever existed. And these thoughts, these feelings that I'm having, I'm discovering them for the first time and sharing them with you. But then when I start listening to people like Gary Vee and I listen to Patrick, Bet David, and I listen to all these people who are out there doing it already, they've been doing it for 10 years. And it's the same words. It's the same energy. It's the same thing. And I'm saying, oh my goodness, we're all doing this. We're all coming out with the same thing, which is let's make the world better. Let's make people feel better towards each other. Now, I think it's an interesting thing that Gary Vee, for example, he's been a content creator for 10 years. That is amazing to me. I've been a content creator for a little over a month and a half right now. Every single day I'm doing this. Between this and my invention, the Gig Box, I post on the Gig Box page, on my music page every single day, and Mark Pires Real Talk. And then I'm doing the podcast now as well. Now, am I going to slow down? No, I'm just getting started. But what I really take away from watching people like Gary Vee is that you've got to continue going. You can't slow down. You can't give up. You're a failure if you stop. The only way to find out if what you really feel inside here is true is to keep going, keep driving straight forward. I remember I tell you guys, don't worry about what else people are saying. Don't worry about what anybody thinks about what you're doing. As long as you know what you're doing is coming from the right place. When you are in touch with yourself, you're always coming from the right place. Does that make sense? You lead with your true emotions when you are in connection with yourself. I think that's a powerful thing to try to just think about for a second. If you can get in touch with who you are, you're going to always give that to people. You're not going to be hiding anymore. That's a loaded word, hiding. You're not hiding. Okay, you're still being you. But there are a lot of things you're feeling, thinking, and wanting that you're not saying, you're not expressing, you're not putting out into the universe. That needs to happen. If you want to try to find those things, really connect to those things, you need to put them out into the universe. We are what we feel, we are what we believe, and we will absolutely fail if we don't go after what we truly believe. Now, there are people who find success, they gave up on something, they still find success. Yes, it happens. But what your heart and your soul is telling you, that is what you should be doing with your life. Just because you made money doing something else doesn't mean you're happy. You've got to do what you're meant to do here. I'm thinking about me. What if I loved baseball. I still love baseball. What if I had gone in that direction and it did happen? I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today. And honestly, I love this. I just love getting in touch with my true feelings and expressing how I feel about them with you guys. I don't know if you appreciate it as much as I do, but this is therapeutic for me. Just letting you know that it's okay. It's okay to express yourself. It's okay if someone doesn't like that you're doing it. It's okay if someone says, oh, you can't tell people how you feel. It's okay. And by the way, it is okay to tell people how you feel. You're not doing anything wrong. At the end of the day, if I have to hide my emotions to go through my days, that's not the type of world I want to live in. I did that in high school. I did that. We all do that in high school and when we're in grade school and when we're in elementary school. You hide your true self because you're afraid to be ridiculed. You're afraid to be picked on, or every single thing that we don't do starts with fear. You gotta just remember, what are you fearing? Are you fearing someone saying they don't like you? Are you fearing someone saying they don't like what came out of your mouth? Aren't you more terrified with what you're keeping in? I'd be terrified that I'm holding it all in. That's how people go crazy. You can't hold it all in. You've got to let it all out. That's the only way to stay light. Light in a physical feeling and also mentally. You should feel and see just bright light. Feel it, believe it, think it, become it. When I look at you, I want to see it. I want to feel it from you. I want to feel that energy come out of you. I want to feel you become something you aren't today. And I know it's possible because I do it all the time. I'm bringing it out of myself. But I want to see you do it. And I tell you, it starts with giving. It starts with kindness. It starts with telling people how you really feel. Get in connection with yourself. Get in connection with your friends, with your family members. Let them know who you really are. I got to tell you, I love being in a world today where people can truly be who they are and they're not ridiculed. I love that. I remember growing up, I had friends who couldn't come out of the closet and say who they really were because the world still wasn't there yet. And today, everybody is who they are, and I love that. Be who you are. Don't ever hide. Don't ever hide. I want you to be you. Why would I ever want you to be something that doesn't make you happy? I don't care who you're with. I just want that person to make you happy. Okay? I don't care who it is, as long as they make you feel joy. It's amazing to me that it took this world so long to think that way. And I've just always felt that way. I was born that way. My parents they said, look, we're all the same. We are all the same. Well, who you like and who that person likes, it's all the same. We all have a soul. What we look up like on the outside, it's inconsequential. We all have a soul within us. We're all connected. These souls are all connected. You can't hide from that. You can't pretend to be a different soul. The only thing you can do is really damn your soul by not letting it come out. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. You'll lose years. You'll lose days, moments. This is such a short time. You don't want to lose your moments. You don't want to lose any of it because you don't get it back. You don't get any of it back. So I just want you to take that with you today, guys. It's a little over a 10-minute Real Talk podcast, vlogcast. And, this is what I love to do now. I love that spirit coming out and expressing itself. It's my spirit. I just don't know. I get passionate and I start to get really excited about some of these subjects. And I just want you to know that it's okay to be passionate. It's okay to let your energy out. It's worse to keep it in. It's not a good thing to just keep all that excitement, that positivity. It should be for the world. It's not for just you. So stay tuned. Check out the podcast. It's Mark Pires Real Talk. You can pick it up on iTunes. It's now on Anchor.fm. It's going to be on Google Play later today probably, and will be on every major platform within this week. You can catch the Mark Pires Real Talk podcast on any platform by the end of this week. But spread the word. I'm going to keep doing this for you guys every single day. When I saw Gary Vee and he said, you need to be a content creator. You see these influencers, they're out there, they got millions of followers, they're not giving you anything. And I said, geez, I'm giving the world so much, I got no followers. But you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep telling you how I feel. And if you guys want to come in and you want to listen, I'm going to keep giving it to you. But don't close your ears to something that's going to help you. Whether it's me or it's Gary Vee or it's Tony Robbins. Listen to good words and good emotion and good energy and let it affect you. Let it take you and let it bring you to something you haven't felt before. Remember what Dr. Wayne Dyer said. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. That is the most beautiful and powerful statement ever. Because remember, if you look at something negatively, and all you have to do is come from a different perspective, you're looking at it differently. You're going to feel differently towards that thing. I love it. I live by that. Every single day I say it to myself multiple times. If I ever find myself being negative or closed-minded about something, which is rare, I look at everything with a big heart. And you have to do that with life. So that's it for today, guys. It's Mark Pires. This is Real Talk. And honestly, that's what it's all about. I don't know why more people aren't just saying what's really inside. Maybe they're afraid of what will come out. Maybe they're just not comfortable. But I'm very, very comfortable saying how I feel about things. So if you have any topics you want me to talk about, don't be afraid to ask me. I will do it. I will get on and talk about anything you want me to talk about. If it makes you feel better, I'm going to do it. So that's it for today, guys. It's Mark Pires. It's Real Talk. I'll see you on tomorrow's episode. Spread the word. Let's get some friends on here. Let's keep this train going. This is early in 2019. Let's see where this thing is in 2029. It's Mark Pires. It's Real Talk. I was walking